Potentially damaging cloud is hanging over the White House this morning. CNN has confirmed that Whitewater counsel Kenneth Starr has been granted permission to expand his investigation. He will be looking into new allegations that President Clinton had an affair with a former White House intern and then urged her to lie about it.
No event catapulted the topic of oral sex and whether or not it was real sex into the national spotlight more than the infamous Monica Lewinsky and Bill Clinton controversy. In 1988, it was reported that the 42nd president of the United States, Bill Clinton, was having an affair with his unpaid intern. On my 4th birthday, January 26, 1998, Clinton said,
"I want you to listen to me. I'm going to say this again. I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky. I never told anybody to lie, not a single time, never. These allegations are false."
The sexual activity, in fact, began in November 1995 when Monica was 22 years old and she provided the president with oral sex 7 times.
We didn't have sex, Linda.
Well, what do you call it?
We fooled around.
Oh.
Sex?
I don't know. I think if you get to orgasm, that's having sex.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
It's not having
sex is having intercourse.
Lewinsky's friend Linda Tripp, a White House aide, recorded their conversations and gave them to Kenneth Starr. Kenneth Starr, who was originally investigating Clinton finances, believed the American public would be outraged at the extramarital oral sex, triggering Clinton to resign from office or be removed by congressional force. He would be sorely disappointed. The 400-page report caused quite the stir, with a law professor saying, "The prose, far from a dry factual recitation, contain rich erotic details of the sort we expect from a book club romance." Thanks to the growth of internet access and the Drudge Report, a conservative news site that broke the story when mainstream papers turned it down, the incident was headline news worldwide, including details like the Clinton cum stain on Monica's blue dress. While Clinton was dragged by members of the conservative right who wanted to see him impeached, by and large, most Americans didn't see a big deal about the President of the United States having an affair because they were more interested in his policy decisions.
This is classic Beverly Hills 90210. It's all arranged, it's all structured, the hair's different, the smile is... She hasn't done anything but smile. She put the United States through hell and she's done nothing but smile for an hour and a half. You know, this really is a sitcom. It's Beverly Hills 90210 with a 23-year-old Beverly Hills native and a president who belongs in high school.
Even after admitting to an improper physical relationship in front of the grand jury, most of the public saw it as funny, not a job-ending offense. For others, the fact that Clinton, a politician, was a liar wasn't shocking. Clinton was impeached by the House of Representatives and acquitted in the Senate. How many ripple effects did the Monica Lewinsky blowjobs cause? 7 congresspeople who called for Clinton's resignation, including one woman, were revealed to have had affairs. During the scandal, Clinton's public support stayed at a high 60 to 70%. Hilary, who first backed her husband when he lied about the affair, also experienced a high approval rating, around 70%. However, political analysts would later blame the incident for Al Gore's 2000 loss to George W. Bush. So, how did people view Monica? To some, Monica Lewinsky was a low, self-esteem, naive, unpaid intern who fell in love after having oral sex with the most popular man in the country.
I really didn't think much of her to begin with, so now she's making money for herself. That's my opinion.
I don't know. I think she's in denial. I think that she doesn't really understand what happened, what the president did to her, you know, lied to her and just used her. And I don't know, it's just, I feel sorry for her.
Not simply an immoral act or even necessarily a crime, but rather a serious crime that corrupts the office.
Wrote Marjorie Williams in Vanity Fair, clearly the Monica Lewinsky scandal is not a case of illegal sexual harassment. But if Clinton had the relationship with her that the available evidence suggests he did, it flew in the face of the law's spirit and reasoning. To others, Monica was a giggly homewrecker who wanted attention and fame.
November 15th, 1995. The government is shut down. The interns take on greater responsibility at the White House. And on that day, you found yourself alone with Bill Clinton in the Chief of Staff's office, and you lifted the back of your jacket and you showed the President of the United States your thong underwear. Where did you get the nerve? I mean, who does that?
I'm sure, as you know, and everybody who has ever been in any situation where there's flirtation, it's a dance. I was very nervous, and we were having small talk, and I remember thinking to myself, okay, well, this is it. If this is going to happen, I mean, maybe you should let him know you're interested. So I blurted out, you know, I have a crush on you. And that was his cue, I guess, that it was okay for him to proceed in what he wanted and what he was feeling. And
he kissed you?
Yes.
Monica, thrust in the spotlight, was most pissed off at Kenneth Starr, the independent counsel investigating the Clinton administration, and Congress for prying into her personal life. Kenneth Starr would go on to defend Jeffrey Epstein, Donald Trump, and other sexual assaulters. Monica, trying to live with being known for performing presidential blowjobs, went on the offensive. Lewinsky appeared in Vanity Fair with the caption, "It's official. Good Americans think that what grown people do in the privacy of their own Oval Office is no one else's concern. But surely a peek, a glimpse, a hint can do no real harm to the public. In the spirit of open government and also for the heck of it, Monica Lewinsky permits us to remove her first veil. She would end up on Saturday Night Live and running a handbag company. When Jenny Craig signed her for an endorsement deal, the negative response from their customers was so great that they ended the contract early. Even still, her name would open up new forms of opportunities in the realm of celebrity, like entry to the Manhattan social scene, hosting romance shows, and an episode of an HBO series about her life where they asked her what it was like to be known for giving blowjobs. Because Monica went on the offensive, she received most of the vitriol and the fallout of Lewinsky-gate.
In fact, she did a book signing today. Actually, even the book signing she does a little different. Show the book signing at Monica's book signing. Here she is signing some of the books. There she is under the desk there.
Monica was endlessly joked about and ridiculed in popular stand-up, music, TV, and movies. After the notorious rumor that Clinton stuck a cigar in her and smoked it, cigar brands with her face popped up. She wrote in 2014 that she found it hard to find quality employment because her name had become synonymous with fellatio. Her brand of celebrity would not lose much of its public abuse appeal until the dawn of the Me Too movement. The amount of slander and humiliation she received for performing oral sex on the president did not match the slander and humiliation that the president received for getting oral sex from an intern. It shows how Americans were not yet fully interrogating power dynamics. Which ones? Take your pick. The man and the woman, the boss and the worker, the one with the marriage vows and the one without them, the fellator and the fellated. Said David Letterman in 2014, "Myself and other people made relentless jokes about the poor woman, and she was a kid. She was 21, 22.